It's Friday, January 12th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. In South Florida, a former Miami-Dade school board member was booked into jail accused of stealing $100,000 with her district credit cards. State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle said former Miami-Dade School Board Vice Chair Luby Navarro used her district credit cards for personal purposes like buying groceries, appliances, beauty products, and vacations. Navarro left her job more than a year ago, and the state attorney says it was the purchases made in 2022 that prompted the investigation.
But in this case, she left, and they did not reconcile. Instead, they were very suspicious.
She said investigators found some of the purchases, like a commercial-grade refrigerator and a sofa, inside her home.
And over 178 gift cards.
Inside a 91-page arrest warrant, the details got even more bizarre. It shows Navarro used the card to buy a pair of, quote, artificial silicone pregnancy bellies. The warrant says after a bad breakup with her boyfriend, she sent the man's mother a picture, quote, showing off her pregnant belly. It states she was later caught on surveillance video buying Apple AirTags at Walmart using the credit card for the purposes of stalking her ex.
Luby Navarro, who had been the vice chair of the school board and had worked for the school system since 2002, knew better. She knew better than to have gone down this very pathetic path.
Navarro is being held in jail on a $2 million bond. A United Airlines jet was forced to land in Tampa after pilots were alerted about a possible issue with a door. According to an airport spokesperson, the plane involved was an Airbus A319. A United spokesperson said the flight from Sarasota to Chicago diverted to Tampa as a precaution to address a possible mechanical issue. The plane carried 123 passengers and 5 crew members, according to data from tracking service FlightAware. The plane took off about an hour later, and the airline said the issue was fixed. Just last week, a plug that takes the place of a door on some Boeing MAX 9 jetliners blew off an Alaska Airlines plane shortly after takeoff from Portland, Oregon. And Orlando is getting ready to welcome some of the nation's elite long-distance runners competing at the 2024 U.S. Olympic Team Trials. On Thursday, city leaders spoke out about the impacts people in Central Florida can expect to see on the roads for the big race day on February 3rd. Some roads will be closed for most of the day as the course winds through downtown Orlando and the nearby neighborhoods. Officials say they're still trying to notify everyone of the road closures, including businesses in the area. The event, by the way, is expected to draw an upwards of 60,000 spectators. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. In Miami, look out for buildings with an architectural style called Miami Modern, or MIMO. It's generally defined as the post-war architectural style that gripped Miami in the 1950s and 60s. Back then, developers looked to deck the city with sleek, minimalist buildings with fun, glamorous features. The Vagabond Hotel is recognized as one of the finest surviving examples of a post-war MIMO motel. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places, and in 2014, the motel was completely restored as a diner and hotel that is practically identical to how it looked when it first opened in the 1950s. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.